Whoops. That's too much of a peek behind the scenes. Alright, you guys ready?
I've been ready.
Well, I'm mostly talking to everyone else.
What do you mean let's talk to
Yeah.
everyone else?
Alright,
John,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Lex.
she said yes.
Okay, she's muted, so.
I'm here unless you guys want to listen to Journey scream at the TV.
Was more, you're about to be in the middle of a combat, so I wanted to make sure.
Alright,
Yeah, I know.
did
don't get Journey.
re-roll.
I may play you here.
What?
I said I
Okay,
might. Uh,
so we did
because
not
I have
roll
a rifle.
initiative.
She has a rifle. I can shoot. Then I can use my action to hide. Make it look like she's shot 2 rounds, but she actually only shot 1.
Why would you do her like that?
What's the better question? What's the point?
Very rude.
Yeah,
I mean,
aside from being chaotic evil.
well, it wouldn't be chaotic evil. It would just be, a dick move. A
Yeah.
Droppy has the reputation that can survive it, but still.
Yeah, like there's no point, especially because I'm about to vindicate us by walking in the guild and saying we just got poisoned.
Alright,
But if I make it look like she did that and she succeeds in defeating it, it'd make her look a lot more capable than she actually is.
Again,
Because
What would your
I was
benefit be?
Nothing.
I felt like I was really
alright,
weakened that you were going to be the one to the shot, and I was just going to assist.
alright, so what I need everyone to do is to go in and roll their initiative.
do
Um.
we have an active combat encounter?
Yes. Bec-
Uh.
that- oh wait,
Can't
but
because
No,
there's that
you
moment.
don't.
I have an active combat encounter, but I don't have an active scene. Oh, that is.
Well, you're not part of this.
I know, but I can't see.
Oh. Where?
Why is your dark vision pink?
Oh, almost fell.
What, we can't have
Everything
unique
is
dark visions?
pink.
Why did I roll twice? Oh. Yeah, oh no. Yeah, why did it roll it twice?
Hmm.
Where's the tracker?
Yeah, I'm not seeing a tracker or anything.
You should be able to go to the combat encounters, and it should.
Okay,
There.
there it is.
Oh, there
Okay.
we go. I see it now.
Yeah, there's 2
Wait.
Delbats.
Oh, wait. Yeah, why? I'm about to say, kill the
There's
second
2
one.
of you.
Oh, that's why, because you left us on the same map.
Yeah.
Cloned.
Alright. Um, yeah, if you go into the combat encounters, you can roll.
So, wait. Is this one supposed to be me? Is this one supposed to be the current one, Keontae?
Yeah.
Well, my initiative is tied to one way down here, I think.
What?
Where
Yeah.
are
I
you?
got rid
My
of the
initiative is
Delbats.
tied to the bottom right to a Dobat in the bottom right corner of the map.
Okay, I see it. Uh, 5.
There we go.
Cool.
So why are we dealing with dark vision?
Because
Night.
it was as early in the evening, so it's dark.
Mm,
Where's
okay.
nobody? That's a good question. 'Cause
You're. I think you're back at your inn or something.
I think you're in the tent with Picard.
Yeah. Nobody's in the tent with Picari. Nobody's in the tent. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait, does that mean Picard is in the tent alone, or is Picard in the tent with nobody?
Yes.
yes.
rude.
I lost my shoe.
I do love just a blank black screen.
I didn't. I thought I made everyone visible to everyone.
I think we had this discussion before and it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, it says
We
everyone should
gotta have a
have.
we gotta have a token for us to view through.
Well, yeah, but it should say everyone is limited. Right, let's just do observer.
Okay. So it made me re-roll initiative, but my initiative was supposed to be 18.
I can just type it in.
Yeah, it didn't give me the option.
All wanted to hear you today. All right, face.
Mountain high enough, ain't nobody ever low enough.
First on your hair.
I mean,
Why?
why is it 20? Let's say it's supposed to just be 18.
18.12. Update. There we go.
Thank you. Yeah, why am
Alright.
I? Who's glowing?
Everything's glowing.
Oh, Darpy
At
has a
least the moon
light
does.
on.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Oh, now I can't see anything because apparently we're in blackness.
Well, it's supposed to be dim light.
Well, it's like this is like this area over here is black. This area over here is black. This area over here is black.
Oh, look, random lanterns all over the place.
It's almost as if lighting stuff is a pain.
Alright.
Why do you
It,
say
it
that?
because both here and on roll 20, whenever he tried to implement lighting based stuff, it was a pain to try and do.
Well, that's only if you're doing it in the moment.
Yeah. Usually it's not too big of a deal, though.
Okay, and which side is the Adventurers Guild?
It's the one to your left.
So this building. Okay. Alright. It's so weird having a brace on my right hand.
Alright, so, Lex, do you want me to roll for you?
And John, you need to roll initiative.
Nice.
That means I don't get to go before you.
You said I'm rolling an initiative.
Yes.
They can also just hold there a turn. Be
Who has
happy.
What am
these
Wait, what am I rolling?
initiatives? So if you go to uh,
Combat
con-
encounters.
the combat encounters, there's tab, which is like the one right next to the chat. And
Mm-hmm.
you should be able to go down to your name. There should be a dice in there.
Yeah.
And just click the dice, and it'll roll your initiative for you.
All right. So do you want to hold your turn, John, and let me do this? Let me do the combo. Or actually, do you do any setup with your move or bonus?
Hmm?
Do you do any kind of like setup boosting with your bonus or your move action?
Usually not.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, like, if you just hold your action instead of holding your entire initiative, and then just use the trigger as after I've used cooperative on you.
Now,
Hmm.
let's go ahead and get started. So last time, you guys, it's got doused in powdered poison, and then that person, the person who did it, ran away, and now you guys are doing something about it. I mean, that's pretty much the long and short. All right. Up first.
Okay.
All right. This is up first.
So, do you want to hold your turn or just hold your action?
Um,
I will say, holding your turn puts you at the um, permanently changes your initiative position. Initiative position. Hold
I guess I'll watch it through the live.
on. You might have to refresh so that you can see what everyone else
I've
sees.
refreshed it already, but
let's see. That's,
I still don't own a token with vision. That's what it says. But don't worry about it. I'm just gonna watch it through the live.
I'm just gonna hold my attack action until anyone else attacks.
Okay, so that's gonna be your trigger.
Yep.
All right.
So like if a Darby attacks or you attack, I'll attack.
Okay. And then, do you do anything with your bonus, your free, or your move?
um,
Didn't.
I'll kind of get in cover. Hmm.
Peroxide. Oh my goodness.
I mean, there's not really any cover, so
You know, well, maybe
There's
I'll take the. I don't know. Do you have to have the aim action to be able to take the aim action in 5e?
yes.
I can't remember if they made that standard. I thought it was just
It's
a
a
rogue thing.
it's a it's an optional feature for the rogues.
I see.
It's not a standard thing.
it's a class feature.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
That's
Whose
about
area effect is this on the left? You can get rid of it because it's messing with stream view.
hey, who drew the cone over there?
Good question.
Sweden. Yeah.
Yeah.
That drips and blood on the floor.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure
stop
out.
holding. Hey, just put that on his elbow.
Okay, is there anything else you're doing, John?
Put it on
I
there. Hold it.
mean, I could use my bonus action to stealth so I could get sneak attack damage as well.
I think you would still get it.
I think I would too, considering that they're fleeing. So at this point, there's not really any reason to do anything else except for just hold my action to attack when someone else does.
Okay.
Right.
Alrighty.
I am going to attack the chicken though when that happens. So I'm going to go on and say which thing I am attacking.
Okay.
Because I figure if we take out the mount, then we can more easily take out the other person.
Next up is Stobat.
So, as I've said before, as a bonus action, I think it is, yeah, as a bonus action, I am going to use Helping Hands. I'm going to use Helping Hand from the Cooperative, burning 2 uses, and targeting Nissa. So she'll have the aid action, or the help action. And then I am going to, with my main action, let me make sure this doesn't have, nope. I'm going to tap a hand on a Darpy and cast Lesser Restoration, clearing the poison.
Okay.
So once that is that cleared? All right.
All has gone quiet.
Alright. The poison
And
effect has
then
been removed.
I will move into the guild hall, still
But
poisoned.
you go to touch the door and it is closed and locked. Like it there seems to be something holding the door closed. Like a magical force field of some kind. And you realize that you're not hearing any sounds coming from inside of the guild hall either.
Can I figure out to see if we're within some kind of weird bounded field or
Give me a perception.
attributes? Oh, hold on. There we go. Perception.
Mm, Um,
25.
yeah, you see a very strange looking king condor sitting up perched on the roof of the guild hall. Its coloration and appearance seems to resemble the chicken that just accosted you guys a second ago.
Okay, so up above Condor, and he'll relay that to Nissa and Adarpi. And I guess that's his turn.
Okay.
What is a condom?
Bird of
Um,
prey.
what's a Darpy going to do as he's spinning in a circle?
Vex has gone quiet.
Well, remember she had her microphone muted
Okay.
because the baby.
I
Okay.
thought y'all could hear me. I was trying to figure out how to move again. I, I remember now. But you said above me is a condor. Where is it at?
So he'll point it out.
Um, so if, to the
Okay,
left,
can't say.
up on top of um, uh, there's a like there's a the upper part of the guild hall has a big condor
Okay.
just perched on it.
Um, should I aim at that? I'm thinking about using Scorching Ray. I thought I was gonna help Nissa.
Well, he's not saying retarget. He's making you aware.
What are they doing? What is the Condor doing?
It's
So,
just sitting up there,
so
menacingly.
you see that Dobat's unable to get into the guild hall.
I would do. I would attempt Scorching Ray. Because there's 3 shots. Scorching Ray at the big chicken. The big red chicken. Um, yeah, Scorching Ray at the big chicken, and then Scorching Ray at the condor. Am I saying that right? Hold on. I think I'm saying it right. Scorching Ray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Scorching Ray.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
It
haven't
says
looked it
that
up,
the
but it
range
told
is
me.
120 feet. It says the 3 is 3 different ray or 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's you pick the target for each individual ray.
Yeah, the first one would be at the chicken.
Okay, roll the to hit.
Do I hit attack?
Yeah.
Yep, hit attack. 24 to chicken.
All right, that hits.
And then immediately
Damage.
to the condor. Immediately to the
Yeah.
condor above us.
Go ahead and roll the damage for that first one.
How do I do that?
There should be
It's
a
Oh, for the
damage
condor?
section under Scorch. Yeah, well, no,
yeah.
under Scorching Ray, click damage.
Mm-hmm.
Under Scorching Ray.
There should be an attack and there should be a damage.
And it just showed me attack.
Okay, well then roll 2d6. Unless you upcast it. Well, no,
I
upcasting
don't,
doesn't do
I
the.
don't, I don't know what y'all are talking about or what you mean.
Scorching Ray does 2d6 fire damage. You hit with the ray. We're rolling damage for the chicken for the first ray.
On hit, target takes 2d6 fire damage. So I have to roll again.
Yes, you
Roll
have
the
to roll
2d6.
2d6.
You hit, now we're rolling the damage.
I don't remember how to do. Um,
You would think spell straight from the compendium
How
would
do I
have.
roll?
You just go in the
Am I
chat.
typing in 2d6 or am I?
Slash R 2d6. Forward
That says
slash.
that's one.
Well, okay. There we go.
uh,
7
Famine.
fire damage to the chicken. And now you can roll the attack for the second ray. Nat one.
Dang.
Like you watch as the condor like does this weird twists its body in this weird way to avoid the scorching ray.
Then you have one more ray left to choose your target.
What? It does what?
It
It
twists
avoids the attack.
it twists away and avoids the attack.
So the chicken got hit. That it avoided the attack.
You got one more attack with the spell left.
Do I have to use the spell? I mean, that third attack?
Yeah, well, yeah, the
Yeah, it's called
spell
a word
fires off.
cast.
Yeah, the spell fires off the 3.
Or all 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um, then who was riding the chicken?
the cobalt and white.
Oh, you're gonna catch him with one?
Ah.
24.
All right, roll
And then I
damage.
have to roll.
So
You
does it hit?
said
Yeah, roll damage.
R D is it again?
2d6.
2D 2D6.
3 fire
Nah,
damage.
not great.
No.
Well, Scorching Ray is one of those spells that you can hit multi-targets, but if you stack on one target, the damage can get pretty nutty.
And then I'm shooting the chicken.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack.
Yep.
Which you have the help action, so you should have advantage, I believe. Is
Is
that
yeah.
is that correct, Keontae?
Yes.
Y'all need to finish these dishes.
Okay, I need to take these braces off. That's it. I cannot type with these things on.
44.
That hits. Roll damage.
5.
5.
Why are you walking back and forth?
But does it
No.
also get sneak
Sneak attack.
attack?
Yes, you had advantage on your attack, so sneak attack does apply.
Okay, let me go roll it. Sneak attack.
What was he doing?
For another 4 damage.
Okay.
What are you doing? Do dishes like I just said.
Alright. Um, Lex, you still have your bonus action and movement. You still have your bonus action and movement.
I have a bonus action?
Yeah, you, there's stuff you can do with the bonus action, and then you have your movement left.
Oh, I can still do stuff. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Um, and my move?
Yeah, you have your movement, and then bonus action
Wait,
and
so
regular
what
action.
happened with the guy, the chicken? He got 8 damage.
They got hit, and then Don's held action triggered, so he shot the bird, the
Wait, the
chicken,
chicken?
yeah, and dealt more damage to it.
Can
So
I use my whip to? Well, I wouldn't use the whip. I would use
you've
the.
already used your action, which is
Well, that's what I'm asking. Why
um.
would I give me the bonus action?
So there are things, abilities, and spells that you have that can be done on a bonus action, like your wild shape is a bonus action, I believe.
Who wild shaping right here in the middle of town?
I don't know. So
Um, what's that bird? That bird you said that was just in the air?
this
Can I
big.
still see it?
You can still see it, but let's see, I'm trying to see what you have. That's well, wild shape is action. Uh,
I don't have bonus action.
Trying to see if you can cast Shillelagh. Um, you didn't grab any bonus action spells.
You didn't talk to me about that.
No, I did not. All right. So yeah,
Shillelagh is what I use with my whip, though.
yeah, but it's just going to enhance your whip. It's not going to give you an action to use the whip.
Right. So I mean, what's the point?
Well, it prepares you to be able to use the whip next round.
Oh, so then I guess I'll use Shillelagh towards my whip. I can't use a spell, so Shillelagh towards my whip.
Yeah. All right. So she's going to shillelagh her whip. Are you going to move any?
Um, am I gonna? I mean,
You can get
Well,
closer so that you can hit them with the whip, or you can stay where you're at and just do things from afar.
I was probably just gonna try and pull him back here toward with the whip. So I mean, I guess how far is he from me? Even though he only got hit
They are
with
40, they're
what three?
45 feet from you. You have 35 movement speed, so you can get there.
Okay, then I'll usually towards my whip and I will run at him.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, you can just
You
move.
said
You have 35 feet, but that still puts you in whipping distance if they don't choose not to move.
okay. So how far can I move?
35. It'll change color when you get to the end of your movement.
Where is he at? Am I in the right direction?
Yeah, just, but that's 45 feet, so back
Yeah.
up.
So this is the guy who threw dust on us.
Okay, so right here
Yes.
Yep.
or right
So
that
right here is the end of your movement.
Mhm.
okay. That's what I'm making sure.
All right. So Darby's going forward.
And Dorothy's upset.
Mhm. All right. Next up is the person. All right.
Ooh.
What are they
Bang bang
going
bang bang bang. Which I'm
to
curious
do?
why he tried to prevent me from going into the guild hall.
If I had to guess, probably because if this is supposed to not, you're not supposed to get away from this, and being able to call for backup.
Ooh.
Doesn't seem like this poison's deadly. It's just kind of nauseous.
A poison is a poison is a poison.
Yeah, but a poison meant to kill and a poison meant to keep you on the toilet all day are two different things.
You know, both of them seemed awful to me.
Well, yeah, but again, if this poison just seems to be making us a bit nauseous. So yeah. If this
Yeah.
was like if this
All
was
right.
like a super deadly poison that we're making con saves after con saves after con saves, I'd be a bit more understanding. But this is just like
All right.
he threw a smoke screen and ran kind of thing.
So Darby.
Not
Oh,
really. He
nice.
heavily inhibited your ability to fight back.
Barely.
Really? Because it seems like whatever it did allowed him to separate you guys from the guild and possibly other assistants.
Well, yeah,
All right.
but you can
So
still
so you
fight.
watch as they stand up on the back of the chicken, and you watch as his their you can see their eyes underneath their hijab, and you watch as her as these dark blue markings appear around her eyes, and the chick and then chicken also gains these same glowing blue markings all over their body. As you see, nature energy is infusing into them. And then as a bonus action, they're going to send. God, I have to do this too. Alright, wait, so how do I do this? Okay, add temporary, add their druid level.
Tabs on movement.
And then
Let's see.
They also get the same amount. Alright, you watch as there's this protective forces surrounding them.
Hmm.
Alright. They're going to turn towards you and they're going to oh, right. I should be able to cast it now. Yeah. They're going to cast Entangle. As this the area around you at RP is overgrown with these tiny succulents and cacti, making it difficult to traverse that area. Um, so you have to do a strength save. Just
I have to what?
a strength save. I'm gonna request it. So you just need to go into the chat and click the button to make the set roll.
16. Looks like a pass.
Yes, that passes. So you are not entangled, but it is difficult terrain. Right. So they use their bonus action, their action. They're gonna use their movement to get to try and. Why isn't it working? Oh, because I'm on measure to try and get out of the street. Alright,
Okay, so since I can't get into the guild hall, should I just clear myself or should I just stay poisoned for a while?
alright. It's your turn.
What do y'all think?
So to attack the person or keep attacking the chicken? So
Bird most likely can be eyes to that person, like a connection,
mm-hmm.
and allow them to see, you know, on this side.
Yep. Gonna move here. So I got a clear shot on the person. And then I'm going to attack. And how long does the
Help? That's only for
yeah,
one.
okay.
Is I use my turn to give the help action. I
Mm-hmm.
think that, well, let me double check. On the next check. Okay. Yeah,
So yeah.
so it's already dispelled.
Yep. So here goes my attack. Ooh.
Nat 1! Misfire.
Yep.
Alright, let's see.
Just don't hit me.
Y'all doing okay over there?
We were
Yeah.
until our roles decided to go south.
Well, it's like 24 in nat 1, 24 nat 1, 24 nat 1.
Mhm.
I mean, I haven't made an attack roll because I used my turn to buff Nissa and dispel the debuff on Adarpi, but I'm under debuff right now.
I need the charger.
Is there anything else?
Hold on. I gotta do them. So, roll a. Alright, so it misfires. Here's your attack misses, and the weapon cannot be used again until you spend an action to repair it.
Mhm.
You gotta make a successful Tinker's Tool check.
One of the downsides to the firearm.
I don't see my charger.
Huh?
Alright. Next up would be Delbat. Unless you had something you wanted to do with your bonus action.
Yeah, I was gonna use it to do the cunning action and try to hide.
Alright.
Yep.
Roll a stealth check.
To be honest, I didn't plan this far ahead because I thought I'd be out of combat.
14.
Okay. Right now it's Delbat.
Okay, does anything happen because of the poison condition still, or just
Not
I
that
have the
you,
poison condition?
not that you can tell so far.
Was the thing of okay, so I asked the current part. Should I keep the poison in my system for now so that we have someone poisoned, or should I just dispel it and get on with the fight?
Well, considering it seems like we're in either a dreamscape or at least a cut off dimension, I would say go on and heal it because we're probably just gonna pop out onto the street and they're already gonna be dead and everybody's gonna be like, "What just happened?"
Okay, all right. That means I'm not gonna
Just
have.
don't clean yourself. That's all.
Well, the dust is gonna come off over the course of the battle.
Yeah, but it'll still be there. There'll be a residue. Let's
We'll
hope.
see. Yeah. All right. So action, I'm gonna use a second casting of Lesser Restoration to remove my poison condition, and I'll remove it.
As you're doing this, give me a perception.
Okay. Perception. 27.
Um, the people around you guys are starting to realize that this isn't a street performance. As like, there's a couple of people that are caught in the area that's filled with cactuses and succulents and whatnot that are like legit like a um like feeling the pain of being in that area.
Mm-hmm. So that's 2 spells. That gives me move and a stand. Um, I am gonna stay, and I'll pass the rest of my turn.
All right.
Because there's not a lot else I can do right now. Actually, wait. No, no one's hurt, so not. Yeah, I passed the turn.
All right. Adarpi.
Cast. I'm gonna cast plant growth. I know that it's expanded, but I want to try and do it in a way where people can get out of this mess and kind of bounce. So instead of the cactuses, I want to kind of focus on the other succulents that aren't all prickly, kind of help lift the people up off the ground a little bit so that they can kind of climb over the larger not cactus, the larger succulents. But
Right.
I want it to be able to raise me all the way up.
Hmm.
Kind of make them a stairway out of it and raise myself all the way up using plant growth.
Give me a nature check to attempt to to use the spell in that way.
11.
Hmm. You are able to cause the succulents and other. Go ahead and hit the spell so that it's used up.
Mm-hmm.
But you are able to cause the succulents and stuff to grow, but that it does impede line of sight for um, those behind you. So you're um you're probably about 5 feet up in the air at this point,
Mm-hmm.
but you are no
I just
longer.
want to be able to use my whip.
Oh.
You're still within whipping distance.
Yeah, I know.
But I need
I,
to. Well, is the
I'm trying to
spell
click plant growth. It
a?
just keeps opening and closing.
Alright.
Catch spit.
There we go.
Alright, so you use one action.
So you can't whip.
A whip is a light weapon, so you should be able to use a bonus action offhand attack with it, but
Since when?
let me double check because I have to make sure I'm not misremembering.
I thought that would only be part of dual wielding.
Mm-mm. Anyone can.
I mean, y'all can jump up here with me and then fire down at them.
And looking up at D&D 5e, offhand attack deals.
It's a finesse and reach.
When you make a normal attack with a light weapon, you may make an offhand attack with another light weapon. According to Black Citadel.
Okay, so
So
you would.
it's a dual wielding thing.
Yeah, you'd have to use an action to at least make an attack. Heck, but that's fine. Uh, you'll have to use your whip next round.
Okay.
Right. Alright, they're seeing you preparing, helping the people, and they're going to capitalize on that. Open.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Open.
Those who are innocent should not be involved in this mess.
They're gonna pull out their crossbow.
Okay.
A 23 to hit.
Jeez, hit who?
You.
A Darby.
Me?
Yeah.
You're their only target right now because you've impeded line of sight to Nissa and Dovat.
Damn.
Yeah. Your AC is a 13, so that hits. It's a normal hit.
I got hit by 2?
No, so they dealt 6 damage. as the crossbow bolt pierces into your shoulder.
Which shoulder?
I'm gonna say your left shoulder. It's
Okay.
not enough damage for it to really cause any kind of permanent injury. It's mostly a flesh wound.
It'll sure as hell hurt to lift that rifle and keep it steady.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna use their bonus action to have their chicken. Um, can't enter that area because that's double difficult terrain. Hmm.
You can almost say that it's a solid wall.
It's gonna have the chicken get closer to it with its bonus action so that it can get back on top of the chicken. Alright. Next up will be Nissa.
Well, seeing there's a
That-
big wall now.
Yeah.
You could jump up here. That'd be one move action, right?
Yeah, but
One
climbing
move.
over the wall is gonna it's difficult terrain.
Oh, wall.
So
Well, the
well
terrain is still difficult terrain. You just made it taller.
well
So
and
basically,
her
you
spell
built a
also
difficult.
yeah.
If
So
I made the succulent that I'm standing on taller than all of it,
mhm.
and it's 5 feet, are you able to jump 5 feet up here? Then you're not dealing with the terrain itself. You're just
Yeah, here's the thing. There are still at least 2 squares of difficult terrain plus the jump. That it does not have enough movement. I'm pretty sure Nissa only has what, 30?
40.
Oh, yeah, 40. Then actually it might.
that sounds like enough.
Let's see. So
You jump up here.
15.
And then
If I can use
25.
if I can use entangle on them during the next
so for in this area for each 5 feet of movement, you're expending 15 feet
Oh,
because
I thought it
it's
was double. Okay.
no. So how it works is difficult terrain in doubles. Well, it adds onto the movement. Otherwise, if it like doubled each time, in this area would be each square would be 20 feet of movement.
I was saying
how
10
tall
feet
are
of
the
movement.
buildings? How tall are the buildings?
The buildings are probably about 10 or so feet tall.
Mm.
And climbing without the appropriate ability or movement speed is I think it's either half movement or 5 feet of movement per round. I think I'd have to double check.
It costs 1 extra foot. Each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot, so you use 10 feet per 5 feet of movement.
And then you're doing that again. So for each foot you're moving, it costs 3 feet. So that means for a 5 foot movement, you're spending 15 feet. That's how it works.
Well, if Nissa climbs this building, she would have, and it's, you said 10 feet?
Yeah.
So Nissa would expend 20 feet of movement to get up the top.
As opposed to spending all of her movement just to get into on top of the succulents.
Yep. Of course, Snowbat has a complete workaround in that he's a rabbit.
Yep.
So your turn, John. Do you want to do that?
Well, do I go after them or do I go after the condor?
Please go after the guy. Well, no, that's behind you, isn't it? The condor is behind. Well, it's
Let me
behind you.
put it this way. I'm about to hot firebolt this condor. You do you.
I go after the guy.
Yeah, but Nissa doesn't have that information.
So you would have so to hit the condor, you could probably shoot from this position. I think it's over here.
But remember,
Yep.
Nissa still has to spend an action to
Oh, yeah, you have.
clear,
Oh, never
clear
mind.
the
You're not
rifle.
shooting at all. Yeah, you're not shooting at all this turn.
But Nissa could get into an advantageous position to shoot next turn.
Yep.
So, yeah, so you would burn 20 plus speed of movement to get up this, clear your rifle, and then you would have pretty good advantage point over the rest of this. You could hide back in the alley, stay hidden, clear your rifle, and shoot the condor. Those are about your two actions the two paths I could think of.
Yep. Yeah, I'll go on and climb up onto the roof.
Alright.
No, it says I can't go up there because of the wall.
Yeah, I gotta put you up there, I think.
Actually, wait. In this system, I can actually move, fire, move.
Yeah.
I've spent so long in Pathfinder, I forgot that's a thing in 5e.
Alright.
It's either that or I figure out if I can dispel.
Let me request. It's not showing Tinker Tools. What's the DC for it? Alright, give me a DC 10 Tinker Tools check.
Tinker Tool.
I don't have Tinker Tool. Well, I do, but I don't.
You don't have proficiency in Tinker Tools?
I do have proficiency in Tinker Tools. I
But
just.
He
you
doesn't
don't.
have a kit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have a gunslinger's kit or gunsmith kit or something like that?
I think he just has these tools.
I technically have no tools because my starting thing didn't give me any tools and I didn't have enough money to get any tools.
Oh. So, yeah, you can't do anything with your rifle, man.
You should that as soon as possible.
But I'm pretty sure I still have, because I know I borrowed them from can't remember who it was.
I think I let you borrow mine.
Yeah, and I
No.
never gave them back. Because they never asked for the back. So I haven't given them back yet. So I do have some, it's just I don't have them on my sheet.
Well, they need to be on the sheet. You can't, because if I don't have
Because
notes of that interaction, and I can't point to in the stream where it might have happened, and it's hard for me to go off of things. So when you guys make deals and exchange items, like, you should make sure that
I'm
that's
pretty sure I got them from Bakari. And then Bakari stole some more. A gunsmith kit.
I know Picari has a gunsmith kit.
Well, if you borrow the Tinker Tools from Mana, is what y'all just said.
And I did from Mana too.
I don't think you would have borrowed tools from people if you never gave them back.
I mean, ultimately, for either of us, it wouldn't matter too much because we can make them on the fly.
But either way, in theory, in this situation, he does have tools. He just never put them on his ship.
Yeah, because.
Which doesn't really just add them to your sheet real quick. Or
Yeah,
just
I'm
make a
looking
roll of,
for them right now.
or just
It's
make
just
a
the
roll of. Just make a roll of 1d20 plus Tinker's tools. Use 1 intelligence.
And you use intelligence, whatever. Again, tools are variable with what they use.
Yeah. So really, all the tools are letting you. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. So now 22
There we go.
to clear the rifle. So that clears.
Okay. So you'll be able to use it next round. There are like the people that were already on this roof that were until a second ago happily keep throwing pigment powders into the air down to the people below, so are in a very real panic. The situation in the street is getting very heated, and you can hear people calling for guards and whatnot.
I think I know what I need to try and do on this turn.
Right. Belbat, what are you going to do?
From my perception, do I think this is a magic barrier that I can dispel, or do I have to deal with the condor before it'll go away?
You would have to give a
Arcana?
yeah,
So yeah, this doesn't seem like something you would know.
that'd be a bonus action Arcana check if you want to do a quick look or a action Arcana check if you wanted to do a more detailed look.
I'm gonna bonus action Arcana so that I can actually probably do something else with my turn.
Okay. Oh
23.
well, I was gonna do the request roll so you can see it automatically. Alright, you do succeed. This is a arcane lock spell.
Arcane lock, which I think is fairly low level. So it is a spell that I could dispel.
Yes.
You hungry, Zal? Yo, let me hook you up.
Alright.
Oh.
Let's go for it. I'm gonna place my hand on the door and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Please. So it dispels at a 3rd level. Is this spell below 3rd level?
Yes. Then you are able to dispel it.
Am I able to open the door?
Yes, the door is openable.
I'm gonna open it.
Like as soon as you open it, you just hear the sounds of people just cheering and laughing and having a good old time.
Is that sound coming from inside or from outside?
It's from it's inside the guild hall because I couldn't hear inside it all a moment ago. Oh, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
They're gonna start hearing real quick what's going on. Well, actually no. I'm gonna move into the guild hall.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take like I'm gonna basically move in the doorway and out the way.
Alright, you move inside. Alright, Adarpi. Like people are panicking around you. A lot of the people that were caught up in the cacti and stuff are now climbing down off of the softer like the softer plants that you have put beneath them. What are you going to do?
Um. Well, I don't want to keep getting people in danger. Where's the person at?
They're still below you. They're about 15 feet below you, a little and away from you.
Okay. I know I can't use my entangle and use my whip at the exact same time.
Right.
Correct?
Yes.
Um. I want to use my whip to try and grab them around their neck and throw them behind me, away from the other people.
Right. So you're trying to grab them and move them, do a force movement.
Yeah.
All right. So that would be you would be giving me an athletics against their athletics or acrobatics as part of an attack action. All right.
17
All right.
athletics.
I'm gonna try and resist. Yep, that's so. Now you can get
Mm.
a the nat 20. Like you see the whip like start wrapping around their neck, but but they stick their hand in the way and grab it and unwrap it from around them. Hmm.
Okay. Even if the whip was shillelagh.
Yeah, the Shillelagh only makes it magical and deal extra damage when you're using it to actually deal damage.
Okay. Right. I got you. Okay. Um, I'll call down there and be like, "You can't just poison someone and run off." And I'll say that in front of everybody. Hopefully, everybody knows me.
They just look at you silently.
I mean, well, okay.
Alright. Is that your turn? Or you gonna try and
I
move?
mean, I can't think of anything. What else am I gonna do? Try and jump off? Well, I guess that'd be a move. Can I try and jump on them if I'm jumping off this thing?
You can attempt to jump to get in their way and stop them from fleeing.
Okay. Then, well, I was thinking jumping on them, not, stopping them from fleeing. Can I jump and see if I can land on them
Um,
and
some
stop them from fleeing?
something like that would be under like a grapple action, which is
Okay.
um
So me jumping and just landing on them won't happen. It has to be a grapple. What if it wasn't intentional?
okay. How about this? I'll leave it to the gallery. Hey, would you guys constitute that as a move equivalent in grapple check, or would you say that it just needs to be a move?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Well, is it really technically a grapple? She's just trying to knock them down by jumping on them.
Kiari, if
So it's
you're
more of a
saying something, I can't
knockdown
hear
than
you.
attack
Oh
than a
shoot.
You didn't
grapple.
unmute yourself, Kiari.
Oh sorry. Can you re-clarify the circumstance?
All right, so
I'm saying
she's
I'm 5 feet in the air. and I'm jumping off of this succulent in hopes to maybe I might land on them, maybe I might not, but let's hope that I do.
Oh, it looks like our new friend crit.
And you already grabbed them?
No, I'm in the air and they are on the ground.
Oh, so you're
I'm
falling
just
on them.
jumping. Yes, see, falling. That's the right word.
That
Landing
would be,
easy.
I feel like that would be fall damage then on the individual, and the weight and stuff has to be taken into account to see if you can really, if you're trying to like crush them or something.
Well, no, I think you can still, even a little dwarf can impart fall damage onto a giant.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It needs to be determined like that.
Well, the thing is, 5 feet. A 5 feet fall doesn't constitute fall damage.
Fall damage. Yep.
But if you're
Yeah.
trying to like knock them down or
Are
something,
you like atomic elbowing him or something? Like
What?
But then that would be considered grapple.
you're trying to
Uh,
grab him.
but no, I feel like grapple would be like trying to hold him down.
Yeah, if you
But
like try
just
to
falling,
grab him, but if
what?
you're just jumping on him.
Then, then it would be an athletic check to knock them prone, knock them
Yeah.
down to the
yeah,
ground.
Yeah, I'd
So,
say athletics
so
to
that's
do
not
that.
it. So that kind of thing.
26.
Yeah, that kind of thing wouldn't be a move, attack equivalent act. Well, it's an attack equivalent action.
Kiari.
And a nat 20 at that, too.
I'll
Look into my orb.
I'll allow it. It
He was trying to say that wouldn't work, but he'll.
yeah. All right. So you jump. Are you aiming for them or for the bird?
I'm aiming for them.
Okay. You jump down towards them. They're going to attempt to resist getting knocked down. Come on. Alright, which is a 7, so you land on them, knocking them prone, which would put you right next to them.
if you have road rage, would she have been prone too?
There's no other action I can take, correct? That's the end of my turn.
Um, the only other thing you would have is a bonus action, but you don't really have anything you can do with your bonus action.
I could shillelagh my rifle hilt.
Yes,
The
you
hilt of
can.
my rifle.
Yes, you can do that.
I will do that.
So you draw the concentration on the with the Lely to add Shillelagh to the rifle.
Hilt, yes.
The rifle butt, yes. Alright. That's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. They're prone. But they are not playing no games. What happened to their seat? There you go. You watch as their talon glows a sickly pinkish color. As the talon on their foot, it grows sharper and more wicked as they attempt to attack. If you're prone, is it disadvantage on attack roll?
Yes. At least I think it is on melee attack.
Let's see.
I think some weapons can get around that.
Prone or grappled?
Only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up. Disadvantage creature has this on all attack rolls. Alright, so yeah, they're going to spend half their movement to stand up first, then. But as they're standing up, they're going to swipe at you with their foot talon. So that makes it a normal attack. 12 to hit. Just barely misses. As like you see an arc of that pink viscous liquid it come off of their talon, and as they're finishing up, are going to use their bonus action to have their second attack too. As they're going to peck at you.
Yeah, this is the best thing to do.
18 to hit. As it pecks you for 9 damage. Um, they're going to use the other half of their movement to mount their chicken. Whoops. That's not supposed to be. Dark takes. Alright. And that has to be their turn because they have no other things they can do. And this music is a little loud.
What music? I have it muted.
Alright. Alright, this if you're on top of the roof and you see the Adarpi is getting tag teamed between the chicken and the kobold.
Yep. I guess I'll take a shot at the kobold.
No, no.
Preferably a headshot.
That's a called shot, and it makes a penalty, so so I'll take wherever I can get. 14 to hit.
That matches. Just hit them like you hit them right in their their chest piece. Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
Mm. You see that Darby and you both see that simmering field around them sort of dissipate as they wince as the bullet goes into their upper left chest. All right, is that your turn?
I'll
Oh,
use my...
sneak attack.
Huh?
Sneak attack
Oh, yeah.
is an ally within 5 feet.
For another 3 damage.
Okay.
And now I'll use my cutting action to hide again. Or at least try.
And you duck behind the crenellation of the roof just a little bit. All right.
16.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Dobat, and as you come in, and that poison dragon lady, he looks over at you and is like, "Hey, what's wrong?"
Guy threw some poison powder at me and a couple of my friends. You can hear it from outside now. They put an arcane lock on the door, but I dispelled it.
What's
Do I recognize what the robe was at all?
um that would be oh, that's not the right one. That would be a I guess an investigation on religion. Which would you prefer?
Investigation's a 6. Religion's a 6. Let's roll with the religion. 12.
Well, might as well not use the request rolls because
Huh?
I might as well not use requested rolls.
Oh, sorry, I'm on habit.
Alright, 12. You don't know they're wearing white robes covered in like all manner of color of um, powdered pigments, so you have no idea
Okay.
what else is going on. They're just pretty much like most of the other people around you.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like some of the I've still got some of the powder on me, but I've managed to get rid of the effects.
So he's going to give you a once over there, and then she's going to start heading towards the door with a couple of other adventurers. They'll come in the next
I'll
go
move
around.
out with them.
All right.
I have marshaled backup.
All right. Dobat, as that's in the dark, you see this guard running up, like, hey. Both guards are going to double move.
Things are getting fun now.
All right. As they right. As they get into the fray. A Darby, you see the guards coming up, but you you don't know if they're entirely here to help because they have angry looks for both of you.
They started it.
Yes,
Wow.
the patented defense is for any situation when the police are coming up. I didn't do it, or they did it.
They did it. Hopefully that, the people in the town knows me enough to be able to be like, "Look, Darby wouldn't do this, and she helped us get out of this nonsense that they had, started.
All right. What are you gonna do for your turn?
I'm at the computer right now. Um, I would use entangle. Well, no, because I'm right next to that person. I'd immediately use my rifle and hit them in the head, knocking them out.
You're going to attack them with the rifle.
The butt of the rifle.
Did we make a thing for?
There's a lot of stuff that we had to fix for the rifle situation.
Yeah. Is there an up? Because I thought we had made a. No, it's using range. because it's acting as like just a regular club.
Yes.
Alright, what I can do, I can go in the compendium and just give you the club, I guess. Or we do it with the Shillelagh spell.
With Shillelagh.
Okay, Shillelagh. Okay. Here's what I'll do for the time being. I'm just going to attack with your sword, and then I'm just going to roll the Shillelagh damage.
Sword? I don't have a sword. Do I have a sword?
Yeah, you have a Kopesh.
Oh, a khopesh is not a sword. But yes, I understand. But the khopesh is metal. It's gold.
Yeah, I'm just doing. Oh, that doesn't even have a attack roll because it's not equipped. Equipped. Yeah. Oh, that still didn't work.
Stop all that. He has like a perfect sized head.
Alright, I'm just
Or
gonna do attack roll. Make it public.
or empty.
Alright,
Throw it away.
and then I'll just add back
Mm.
ammunition later.
I make her a bottle really quick.
Didn't actually take ammunition. Alright, and then roll the damage. That's
Eight.
definitely a hit. You do hit them upside the head, but they seem a bit hardier than you thought. Is that all you're going to do?
Um. Well, that was a move action. What else can I do?
Yeah, that was your attack action to hit them with the butt of the rifle. So you still have a move and a bonus, but if you move away from enemy combatants, they can make an attack of opportunity at you.
Um. Why do I keep doing this? My God, it's not funny, y'all. 3 times today. Um. I keep forgetting. All right. What can I use? No, not that one, Zayden. Um. What can I use? Instead, a move action, right? A move action or a
And a bonus action. Um,
bonus action. But the only
honestly,
bonus action I can do is Shillelagh, right?
yeah.
So then, what is up? There's no point.
Yeah, I guess there's not really much you can do. All right.
Um, I wouldn't move. I wouldn't move. Um, I wouldn't move away from them. I would move right up underneath them, like as if they were the ones attacking me. I get as close as I
All
can.
right,
Make
man.
it look like they're attacking you, huh?
That's gonna be a performance.
I can't roll anything right now.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Yeah. What is it?
You got a 15. You effectively look like the victim in this situation.
I
Like
was
you're,
the victim.
yeah, like you're fighting for your life. Which
Okay.
both of those things are true, but it, now you look even more like it. You look like it more to these people who don't know exactly what's going on and aren't privy to everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
You got the guards on your side now, at least.
they do not wish to be caught.
All right. So,
I'm holding on though. I'm not just down there. I am holding on.
Well, they're on top of the bird. They're not like on the ground
Then
grappling with
how
you
did I hit them with the thing?
because they're still close enough that you can hit them with the weapon. It's just that
But I
they're
thought that I landed on them.
you
yeah
landed on them.
that
They went prone. They spent time to get up. Got on the chicken.
yeah.
Oh. Well,
That was their last
geez.
turn. The last turn was they spent half the movement to get up from prone. Standard action to swipe at you. Use the rest of their movements to mount.
Okay. Well, then I'm just laying underneath the chicken, all vulnerable, a sweet innocent child. You know,
All right,
holding on to the
so
foot of the chicken. I'm gonna
yeah,
say, please don't do this to me. Please
yeah,
don't do this.
they dash the they use their bonus action to tell the bird to dash away. Hey, you get a attack of opportunity on the bird.
And I assume the guards would as well.
At
Um,
least one of them.
yeah, they're
Because they
both
kind
going
of ran
to.
right between the guards.
Yeah, they're both going to as well. Well, just to try and subdue this criminal?
I'd
Quote question
I'd
mark.
finally use my whip and I would shoot the bird.
Alright, so you're using your her whip.
Yeah, and do what I initially tried to do from the start: trip the bird and leave it here in the street.
You're trying to. Are you trying to attack, do damage, or are you trying to just trip it?
Trip the bird. Yeah, I can't
Okay.
attack damage. I'm laying vulnerably. I'm just only helping it out, helping them out.
Okay, so that'll be opposed athletics. Can I do an opposed roll here? Yeah. Yeah. And then opposed athletics versus its athletics. Yeah, I can do that. And that's cool. The chicken, and being big and heavy as it is able to sort of resist your pull with the whip.
Mhm.
But the guards are going to do their best to uh, stop this person from fleeing. So they're going to act, basically do the same thing, I guess. Try and subdue them.
The dogs are still outside. Zayden, get the puppies.
All right. The first guard dives for the chicken and is evaded.
What? Oh,
I
this
thought
is
you said
pathetic.
die.
This is sad right now.
Uh, the city's finest.
Being outmatched by a chicken.
We know what we're given.
I mean, oh,
Uh,
finally.
Guard number
Finally.
two, who seeing his partner completely beef it, is gonna be like, "Hey, no, you don't," and he's gonna dive and pull the chicken to the ground.
Yay!
The uh,
3 cheers for the guard. The second one, not the first.
uh, person's gonna do an acrobatics to avoid a like falling prone. They're just they're just able to. They look down at their boots and they're like, they you can't really see it, but with their eyes they're making a face. They don't want to leave the bird, but they have to do what they have to do, and they're going.
Wow. Wow.
Just
Not even
leave.
They're going
wow.
to color spray the two guards.
Some friend.
Mhm.
Well, I think the thing is he doesn't want to implicate the rest of his bigger, more important friends. Because if
Some friend.
he gets caught, there's a problem.
It's okay. I would have left Mana too, but dang, I wouldn't have done that.
I mean, that sounds specifically targeted, but okay.
All right, got to roll 60,
I would
10.
have left Mana in that mansion if I had the opportunity, but not in this situation.
Well, I think we all left Mana in that situation. He's like,
Why I'm
literally,
laughing about it.
he's like, no, yeah, we all left them behind.
Yep.
Mana got out okay. Aggressively, but okay.
All right. Let's see. Nis is gonna have a shot, and then I'm gonna have a bit of fun.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do something real dumb.
No,
Zoom in on them.
Well, no, it's because
so
they
23.
he accidentally did the chat.
Mhm.
All right, that's just enough for both of the guards that are like looking at this person, and you see them pull out more of these vibrantly colored pigments, but this time they're glowing with a magical aura, and they just throw them into the two guards' faces, and you hear the first guy say, "My eyes!" as both of the guards are blinded.
Oh my god.
How about the bird? Considering the bird's right in it as well.
Come on now, blinded. Their whole lives were spent being guards.
I can that blinded is fixable. I can fix it.
Jeez.
As I said, what about the chicken? It's right in it as well.
Well, it goes by order of the things with the most those hit points to the things with the least, if I'm reading that correctly. It's the lowest first. So
Oh,
so
that's interesting.
the chicken would then be blinded then instead of so the second guard, the one that's a little further away, he he manages to close his eyes just in time. And they're going to use their movement to just try and book it. All right. Next up is Nissa. As the crowd is like panicking now, well, the entire street is now difficult terrain. As people are panicking and running away.
You can run, but not far enough.
Yep. So I'm gonna sneak over to this corner. It's my movement. And then I'm going to take a shot at them because they're in range.
Alright.
If I can hit the right things.
Make sure you're keeping track of
16.
your ammunition.
It's already keeping track of it. I have 4 left.
Okay. Alright,
So
that
that's
does
16.
hit. That hits.
So
Okay.
12. And do I still get sneak attack or no?
Yes.
So I don't know if I was hitting enough to get it.
She's hungry and sleepy.
Does he get sneak attack?
Yes.
Hold on, Journey. Babe, come take my phone and put it on mute.
How much sneak attack damage?
Mhm.
Oh, roll the damage.
2.
2.
Man, my sneak attack damage is not doing very well today. It's working, but not too well.
I mean, you don't have that many levels in Rogue, so it's not gonna really be all that effective.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, if you retrain into rogue, you'll do better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And then I'll use my cutting action to hide again.
Okay. What's still that gonna do?
So the entire area is difficult terrain.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, because I have 30 feet of movement. And now this is going to be a thing of, will you let me do it? I can bonus action rabbit hop, puts me 15 feet in the air, and then I'd like to fire a spell while I'm in the air.
You can do that. You can make an attack at any point during your movement.
Okay. Well, I'm making sure. Again, trying to learn the nuances of the system. So I've made my move. I am going to use rabbit hop, equal to my proficiency bonus. Times 5, so I hop 15 feet in the air,
Alright.
and then I see my target, and fire. Ooh, 12?
The 12 does not hit. Give
Well,
me give me an acrobatics as you land.
uh, hold on. I'm gonna mute Lex real quick. Oh wait, no, that's not Lex. Where's that coming from?
That's Kiari.
What are you hearing?
I'm hearing some kind of girl making sounds.
It sounds like Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I came back and I saw it was Kiari, so okay. Anyway, get back over to my character sheet. We said acrobatics.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh, 19.
Alright. And you're able to land in taking minimum damage, so see it's
Well, I didn't
1d6.
think I would take damage from doing my own ability, but okay.
The ability is inherently broken in that it does not include any kind of mitigation for her falling.
You could always just fix that
Hmm.
because it is kind of bad design to be like, hey, I'll give you this ability to jump,
I
and
mean,
you're just gonna hurt yourself.
as long as you're not a level one wizard, the whole point of the ability was
I mean, the
set.
ability is built around the idea that I can make this jump under my own leg power and land it.
The thing is, it's not meant design wise. It's not meant for verticality. It's meant for like horizontal distance for the majority.
Or it's
Of,
meant to
That
actually
doesn't
scale stuff.
but
that doesn't sound right.
it's essentially it's meant to get from a lower
Dash.
area to an upper area. It's
Yeah.
like
So
a
can he jump
bonus.
on top of a building?
Well, yeah,
Yes,
I
you
could.
can.
So if we let me do that, I can just pop over to the building.
Yeah, as long as you have enough movement for it.
Yeah. Well,
It
I
would
mean, how tall is the
be.
building?
It's 10 feet tall. Oh, and it's 5 feet away, so you have just enough to get to the top of the building
Yep. Why can't I move my token?
because you can't move into a wall. Only I can move you into a wall.
Oh, okay. So I hop over, fire the firebolt, miss because I am a bard, and that's my turn.
All right.
Because and now we've got the cavalry behind me.
Yeah, they're gonna sort of spill out, like adventurers of all well, rank and file are going to sort of spill out into the street and start directing people and trying to clear the area. Um, they're one of them dispels the one of the effects. Then I'd say they dispel the biggest one, which is Darpy's succulents. But they see that there's still more stuff. But so in
Well,
general,
hmm. I mean, you'd figure they try to dispel the main area effect, but
well, they don't know it's there. They just see a
okay,
bunch of plants blocking the street.
okay.
All right. The guards.
I've activated the Adventurers Guild, so
Um, the first guard, he he's sees his buddy is like clutching at the faceplate of his helmet. It he's like trying to rip the helmet off. He's gonna take that to mean he he's gonna like take his spear and he's like, all right, hey, I due to the nature of this incident, I've been authorized to use deadly force. As he's gonna stab at the um
chicken.
axe, yeah, at the chicken. Ah! Oh, I rolled the damage, not the attack. It is being grappled. That doesn't inherently occur any advantage. Okay, so normal attack. It hits, and he's two-handing it, so it's gonna be 7 damage as the chicken gets speared in the throat.
Oh, did he have advantage because the chicken's blinded?
Oh no, I didn't. I forget. I just rolled it normally. Yeah, I'll roll it again to see. No, the second one was in that one, so no. So yeah, he just gets he spears the chicken. Second guy being blinded, it uh he he was looking in the direction, so he's going to throw his spear at the general direction of where the assassin was, which actually does manage to hit.
By the way, still get that guy's badge number. He does not need to be on the force. This is a crowded area, and he's chucking spears blind.
I mean, he had disadvantage regardless, so it's not like it's going to really change too much.
Nah. He's out of pocket for that.
Well, anyway, what does it?
Yeah,
Anyway, does
it
he?
get yeah, it hits them. I'm dealing 3 damage to them as the spear pierces into their side. It doesn't like get lodged in there, but it's certainly hit them. You can definitely see a big red stain on their side and coming from their chest from behind their armor. They are looking quite a bit injured as we roll into a Darby's turn.
How do they look? I didn't hear
Um,
that.
they're fairly injured from the spear and the bullet wounds.
How close am I?
You are 45 feet.
Oh, I'm 45 feet from them.
Yeah,
Correct.
Oh well, damn.
Yeah, they took off
I'm,
running.
if I used growth on me, oh my god, Journey. What is it called? Shoot, I wish I had my
Enlarge.
yeah, grow, enlarge, reduce spell on myself. Can I push make myself big enough to kind of fill that gap?
Fill the gap between you
And
and them.
it
yeah,
No,
no, it doesn't quite work like that.
you would the spell would grow you from medium to large, and that's about it.
So you have 35 feet of movement, which is definitely enough movement to get close enough to hit them with the whip.
well then I will get close enough to if I can actually, but that's all going to be a movement action and an actual attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can do that.
hmm
yeah.
Okay, so
And then you can use your
then I
bonus action
will,
to Shillelagh it.
huh?
You can use your
You can
bonus
bonus
action
action
to,
Shillelagh.
yeah, the whip.
Shillelagh, what?
The
The
whip.
whip.
The whip?
Yeah.
Am- Oh, and I'm hitting them with the whip. I was really aiming for the what's that plate? The thing called the where the spear entered at. I was aiming for that. Um, I
Yeah. So
guess
you
there's
can bonus action Shillelagh, move action, get close, and then hit them with your whip.
okay. Then I'll do just that.
Okay.
How much water did you put in there? So you're
You're
gonna
gonna
put
have
two.
roll for her.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll for me. I'm doing hair, y'all. I'm being a mama. I got two kids in front of me right now, three kids in front of me right now. One asking me questions, one crying, and the other one with her hair half done. So I'm sorry. What?
So if you want to move it, count I'll kick the roller up.
Did you put the powder in there? You have to close it up and shake it up. You can't just
Okay.
add the powder, then shake it up, and then you add the rest of the milk. Hot cross buns. They be looking so good.
I feel like the staff just like had a whole bunch of these.
Um,
Uh,
until it's at the 8.
all right. I
Once it's at
just put.
the 8, go ahead and put your lid on.
All right.
Put all the pieces together.
Roll a natural 20.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
Run that whip damage.
Yep,
Alright, so
flip them good.
it's a shillelagh weapon, so it'll be D8.
Don't look at dirt. Don't look
Let me see.
She needs to go on her bed. Pick her up and take her and put her in her bed with that bottle. Pick her up. Pick. Get her bottle. Go lay her in her bed gently.
Alright, so damage.
Ask Alexa to play rain sounds and turn that light off.
And the critical hit.
Well, if
For
they get away, we at least sent a very strong message to them.
That's around you found out real quick.
Alright,
Yep.
so you like your whip grows these um yeah, it grows these very large
Thorns.
these very large thorns at the tip, and you whip and it goes and let's see. Yeah, it goes across their throat, causing them to start bleeding profusely. And you watch as they cough up blood as literally the worst possible slashing damage injury they could receive. They they take eight damage.
They did it. They started
Here,
it. I only finished it. Look, the guards look like shit. Okay, so you know,
here,
you
I'll
know.
reveal that one.
Hmm?
So I forgot that everything wasn't revealed. Yeah. So yeah,
I'll
they
ask everybody, are they okay? Is everybody okay?
Oh,
as
he's
they
not dead.
nope
Oh,
as
he is.
they
Okay.
he,
Yes.
that like as they bleed out from their throat.
Is
Okay,
everybody
yeah.
okay?
All right. Is initiative over?
Um, the the guards subdue the bird as the bird of it just dissipates into like these blue glowing feathers.
Um, if I may,
Hmm.
I'd like to use my last well, let me make sure this works. Yeah. I'm gonna use my last Lester restoration to remove the blindness from the blind guard.
Yeah.
That poor guard.
I
Well, he'd actually recover from it in a few seconds.
Oh,
But you can
never
still do
mind.
it.
Just hold.
You can still do it to be nice. It
Just
might help
hold.
your
Just hold
situation
on
here.
to them.
Well, no,
That
he'll.
too.
Well, the thing is, if his blindness ends by the time I get to him, it doesn't matter.
I
Hmm.
Yeah. I would
But
just
yeah,
hold on to it
yeah.
because I can't heal anybody because I used it earlier that day or this day.
Alright, so Dorothy, are you going to loot the body?
Am I gonna do what?
Are you gonna
Loot the
take
body.
are you gonna take the stuff off the person?
I could. I would search their person and see what they have, and what they have I might keep unless it's something that might implement them. Then I might leave that.
Alright, so what you receive, they have 116 silver pieces and a note oh, oh, that outlines is is like pretty much everything.
Either
About
way,
us.
Yeah, essentially your guys' daily actions, what you guys is generally due during a day, and where you guys go, and what the best times to find you guys in groups are.
I'm pretty repetitive, aren't I? I need
Um,
to do more in the town.
Either way, it's gotten late. I need to get going.
Yeah. I'm going
Yeah.
to transfer.
Can I just say this is the wildest thing to imagine? Like you just sliced someone's throat in the street in front of a guard, and then proceeded to pat their body down,
Alright.
Yup.
So
and
Y'all
this is
have
it.
y'all have a
they're
good
just
night.
So
letting you do it.
the loot
To the
table
town
is
is just
the
more
loot table
upset
is
because they
created.
thought they were in danger.
Loot has been what?
The loot table has been created. It you guys should be able to uh, see it. It should be in the it's in inheritances, I guess.
It's blank.
It's blank.
Blank. Alright.
Yeah, because it automatically pulled up when you put it, but it's blank. It just says loot 1. That's
Oh,
it.
then how do I
Y'all have a good
filter
night.
players?
Right.
No.
No.
What anime are you turning on now?
And with, I'll
Okay.
figure out how the loot table works.
So I guess I'm gonna head back down to the street and start
Yeah.
helping remove the succulent so we can make a path through and then go over and
Mm. So
loot the
I would
body
like
of the
to. I would
feathers.
like to help. I would like to help move them, but repot them, like actually put them in pots
Alright.
and give
Well,
them to a vendor to sell.
alright. We'll go over the fallout of this. Um,
Okay.
Picari and nobody are just having a quiet evening inside the tent, drinking tea.
You guys talking about anything in particular?
We're just nobody's just spilling some old world secrets. That's all.
So this is how we used to
Sorry.
brew tea back in the ancient times.
Mm-hmm. He's not even really drinking it. He's just making it look like he's drinking it because he doesn't
You
really
can't.
need to drink.
Alright, so if I do this, oh, that
I think you're
works.
muted, Sarah.
Uh,
Sarah's gone.
Oh, is he?
Oh
Alright,
no.
so I'm moving all the loot to Darby's inventory.
Oh, by the way, hey, how far can you communicate with um Mana from?
Um, 1 second.
Alright, so a Darby gets a sickle, a light crossbow, 15
Hell yeah.
crossbow bolts, hide armor, or boots of speed, marvelous pigments, and 116 silver.
And they'll split that up later.
Yeah.
Maybe.
4 miles.
I don't know if we're within 4 miles. Oh, you have to wait for call to get to you.
What about the glowing feathers on the ground?
They just dissipate after a while. Well, they
Oh.
seem to be spirit related, judging by the comments that some people were making. Um, the guards do will take you guys in for questioning just to get your side of the story. They obviously can't get the other person's side of the story, so yeah,
You know,
they're
They're,
going to.
they're dead
that's
now.
not my fault. It just
It,
got. That's not my fault.
it's kind of your fault. You did.
They just landed. They landed in the wrong. Like if they moved like 2 inches to the right, they would have been good. That's not my fault that they landed where they landed.
They, you, like you,
No,
like you're explaining this to them. But landed, you cut their throat open with a whip, a magically enhanced whip.
I couldn't have pulled the whip back any more than where I was. You know, um, and besides, this is all self defense because he had already sickened half of our group, and they were endangering the people around us.
Uh-huh.
So we had
Uh-huh.
no other choice but to
Mm.
Sure.
you know
Uh-huh.
protect the rest of the town.
All right.
Didn't want anybody else covered in the same pigment,
Hmm.
all
You,
sick.
you saw what they did to the guard number over there. He got
Right,
blinded.
and we wouldn't want that to happen to half of the village, right? Not in this area, especially not in this area. This is our moneymaker, right? All
Eh,
self defense. That's all.
They they let you guys go, but you guys are on watch essentially. But
I
they
mean, come on, David.
they tell you just be careful, oh, and in the future, they're, let the guards handle the actual arrest of the criminal instead of taking
But
matters into
they
your
showed
own
up a little
hands.
bit too late. So if we didn't have to step in then, they would have wreaked so much havoc. We just had your back until you guys got here, and then
Uh,
we had your back afterwards. I see as
the
well, but
um,
that's okay.
they do comment on the person's suspicious lack of footwear and weaponry.
I don't
Um,
think that we should judge.
but they let you guys go anyway. Just
Well, if you just get left, did you leave the note on them that had the incriminating information of them
Yes,
tracking us?
I don't know if I want the
I show
guards
all
having that
that. I
information.
have all that in evidence. I leave all that to evidence. The list, the information on all of our details, all that stuff. I give all that to the guards.
okay.
Well, I I want to be able to have that the same stuff documented though. I wouldn't
Uh,
want to just leave it to
yeah,
them.
they will give you a copy. They'll keep the
Okay.
original so that they can perform some test on it.
That is the cruelest thing you have ever done to us.
What?
They now know where your tent is.
No, not that. They probably still don't know what that is. But our entire daily schedules have now been given to the guards, which can be used against us in such a case where we go against this not the most
So
ethical government.
we now know the schedule that they think that they have of us. We now have to abide by not doing or following through with that exact same schedule.
Have a job.
We don't have to. I don't have to do certain things during the day. You don't have to open your business at the exact time that you open your business.
I think I do because people work there
You
and they
don't.
have shifts.
So
All
it's
we
your
have to
business.
do here is make some clay puppets of ourselves that mimic us, that we just send out to do the routine that they think we do, and then we go and do our other totally different routine.
I do not have the funds for that.
I mean, you have bread golems. You can't argue with bread golems.
Okay, now.
Look, I just hope that the orange guy, the mayor, does not get a hold of this because this town is already corrupt enough. The last thing I need is for them to be able to piece together who and what we are.
I mean,
I
I
think
know
that's a
what I
little late.
am. We have assassins after us because of things that has happened, and we're worried about the guards getting that information. People already
Yes,
have that information. The
yes, because
information's already out there.
I'm
This
Change
is going
aware,
to
up the
be.
narrative.
but I don't know
I'm
specifically what's on there yet. So I don't know if they it just gives my whole deets away.
well. I will tell you what is on there based off of what I saw that was on there. I don't know what they know. I only know what I see that they know. So I only see the piece of paper that has the information.
I'll give you
They might
guys
know
Yes,
more.
I'll give you guys a breakdown of what the paper has at a
Yeah.
later time. Okay, but let's go ahead and finish off for.
We're about to go. I have not made dinner at all, and honestly I don't feel like it.
I'm
So
coming
you
to.
is
guys
it
have a good night.
is it time for the
Enjoy
morning?
your enjoy the rest of your week.
Mhm. Well, everyone say goodbye to the viewers.